Got to lose, 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 got to lose.
So the first anime on the list is number 10, Hagure Yusha no Aesthetica, premiered on 2012 with over 18 episodes in the dub and the genres action, superpower, ecchi, and fantasy. About 30 years before the start of Hagure Yusha no Aesthetica, several selected people from Earth were summoned to other worlds, with only about half of them being able to return. One of the young people chosen was Akatsuki Osawa, who was sent to Alzar to defeat the Dark Lord Garius, which he did before returning to his original world. Some of the successful chosen ones brought back little trinkets as souvenirs. Akatsuki, on the other hand, went a different route. He brought back the defeated Dark Lord's daughter, Miyu, who is now posing as his long-lost little sister. Upon returning, Akatsuki and Miyu are forced to join a special school called BABEL, where they must train to one day master the powers they gained in Alizard, in hopes they'll one day be able to serve mankind. Will Akatsuki and Miyu be able to keep her true identity secret, or will their plan to live peaceful lives together go up in flames? And on number 9 we have Tate no Yusha no Nariyagare, premiered on 2018 with over 25 episodes in the dub and the genres action, adventure, comedy, drama, fantasy, and romance. Stories of old tell of our 4 otherly worldly heroes, wielding the sword, spear, bow, and shield, who defended the land from wave after wave of calamity. With the fate of the world in balance, the kingdom of Melromark summons these legendary figures. In modern-day Japan, the call is answered, and the unwitting heroes are transported to this fantasy universe. Thrust into Melromark and given the title of Shield Hero, Otaku Naofumi Iwatani is labeled as the weakest due to his lack of offensive capability and apparent inexperience. When the heroes part ways to start their journeys, he only has one willing companion, the beautiful Princess Malti Melromark. However, she soon betrays him, steals all his money, and accuses him of taking advantage of her. For his alleged crimes, Naofumi is branded a criminal and made an outcast for society. And at number 8 we got Maho Senso, premiered on 2014 with over 12 episodes in the dub and the genres action, fantasy, and magic. The world as we know it is just half the story, as Takashi Nanase finds out abruptly one summer morning. On his way to kendo practice, Takashi comes across an unconscious girl in a uniform he doesn't recognize. Takashi does the decent thing and saves her, and in return the girl wakes up and accidentally turns him into a magic user. As Takashi finds out, there is the world he lives in and the world of magic users. Most magic users just want to live peacefully or coexist with non-magicians, but there are some with bigger ambitions. Mui Aiba is a magician enrolled in the Subaru Magic Academy, where magic users can learn to control and channel their powers and how to live in peace with regular humans. After his fateful encounter with Mui, Takashi and his newly magician friends Kurumi Isoshima and Kazumi Ida decide to enroll in the Magic Academy as well. Next is number 7, the Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry, premiered on 2015 with over 12 episodes in the dub and the genres action, romance, ecchi, fantasy, and school. There are some humans capable of using magic powers to manifest their souls as weapons and control forces beyond normal comprehension. These people are known as Blazers, and those who are recognized as can undergo training at academies to become Mage Knights. Ike Kurogane is an aspiring Mage Knight, despite being considered the worst student in Hagun Academy. As an F-ranked Blazer, the lowest rank possible. One morning, he accidentally stumbles upon Stella Vermilion, a visiting princess and an A-ranked Blazer who has just enrolled at Hagun in a state of undress. As a result, she challenges him to a duel where the loser will be the winner's slave. Right at number 6 we have Yokoso Jitsuryoko Shijo, premiered on 2017 with over 12 episodes in the dub and the genres comedy, romance, and school. Kudo Ikase Senior High School is a leading prestigious school with state-of-the-art facilities where nearly 100% of students go on to university or find employment. Students there have the freedom to wear any hairstyle and bring any personal effects they desire. Kudo Ikase is a paradise-like school, but the truth is that only the most superior of students receive favorable treatment. Ayano Koji Kiyotaka is a student of D class, which is where the school dumps its inferior students to ridicule them. For a certain reason, Kiyotaka was careless on his entrance examination and was put in the D class. At number 5 we have Noblesse, premiered in 2007, and it is a movie in a sub and the genres action, adventure, and supernatural. Within an abandoned building in South Korea lies a white coffin from which rises Cadis Etrama de Rizel, Rai, an unimaginably beautiful, dignified, and noble man. Awakening in this unknown time, Rai must seek out someone he can trust, his loyal companion, Frankenstein. To begin with, Rai attempts to blend into human society by transforming his old-fashioned clothing into the pristine blazer of the nearby Yeran High School. As it turns out, the principal of the school is his servant Frankenstein. After slumbering for the past 820 years, Rai requires Frankenstein's help to adapt to the current age. So, Frankenstein enrolls him as a new student to help him understand modern society and experience a normal life. Frankenstein's plans, however, soon go awry, not only because of the problems stemming from the modern society, but also unresolved conflicts from him and his master's troubled past. Left with no other choice, Rai must resort to using his mysterious power to protect those he holds dear. At number 4 we got Shokugeki no Soma, premiered on 2015 with over 50 episodes in the dub and the genres ecchi, school, and shonen. Ever since he was a child, 15-year-old Soma Yukihira has helped his father by working as the sous chef in the restaurant his father runs and owns. Throughout the years, Soma developed a passion for entertaining his customers with his creative, skilled, and daring culinary creations. His dream is to someday own his family's restaurant as its head chef. Yet when his father suddenly decides to close the restaurant to test his cooking abilities in restaurants around the world, he sends Soma to Totsuki Culinary Academy, an elite cooking school where only 10% of the students graduate. The institution is famous for its shokugeki, or food wars, where students face off in intense high-stakes cooking showdowns. At number 3, we have Engaged to the Unidentified, premiered on 2014 with over 12 episodes in a sub, and the genre slice of life, comedy, romance, and school. Yonomi Kobeni, an ordinary girl, finds out on her 16th birthday that she is betrothed to Mitsumine Hakuya, a boy the same age as her. Hakuya moves in from the countryside and starts living with her, bringing his younger sister, who is still a primary school student, with him. Also added is his older sister, who is already living with Kobeni and is 2 years older. Mikakunin de Shinkoke follows Kobeni's love life with Hakuya as she tries her best to adjust to the abrupt changes forced upon her. However, as some extraordinary secrets regarding the siblings come to light, Kobeni will find her life changed forever. And number 2, we have Knights and Magic, premiered in 2017 with over 13 episodes in the dub and the genres action, fantasy, mecha, and school. Having died in a car accident, Tsubasa Kurata, an otaku from modern Japan, is reborn in the Vermilion Kingdom, a medieval world where powerful mechs called Silhouette Knights are used to fight horrific demonic beasts. Born into a noble family under the name of Ernesti Echevarria, and bestowed with prodigious magical abilities, he enrolls into Royal Lila Academy. This school of magic trains young men and women on how to pilot the Silhouette Knights, prepping them to protect the kingdom from threats, both demonic and human. Erneste teams up with the twins named Adultrude and Arcade Alter to create his Silhouette Knight one day, a feat unheard of for several centuries. On number 1, we have Boso Shoujo Machiavellianism, premiered on 2017 with over 25 episodes on the dub and the genres action, comedy, school, and shonen. The private Aichi Symbiosis Academy was originally a high school for high-class girls. When it became co-ed, the girls, out of fear, asked to be permitted to bring weapons to the school. When that was enforced, a 5-member vigilante corpse-like organization called the Supreme Five Swords was also formed. After many generations, the Five Swords eventually became a group which corrected problematic students, and the academy started proactively accepting such students to correct them. Nomura Fodu was sent to the school after being part of a huge brawl. What will he do to the only options he has after enrolling are being expelled from that school or being corrected the way of the rest of the male students there were, by being forced to dress and act like a girl.
You can find all kinds of themes merch on beautifulhalo.com. We have anime, comic, game, memes, and many other themes merch. Check the link in the description and find your favorite hoodies and tees now.